Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the virtual function in C++. So yes, first I share my laptop screen and here fix the position so you can watch better my video lecture. And here turbo C++, I double click and take some process. And now yes, is open. Alt F file menu open and taking new file. And here our goal. Write a program to perform virtual function. Yes, so virtual function. So yes, first, what is a virtual function? So same duplicate in base class and derived class, same or not overloading but overriding. So return data type, function name, and list of argument, and all are same signature. So that is a polymorphism. Polymorphism means that taking more than one form, that is known as a polymorphism. So poly means multiple, that is a Greek word. And there are two branch of polymorphism: static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism. So static polymorphism, first we can see the two sub branch: function overloading and operator overloading. So I already cover in my YouTube channel video lecture, you can watch. And here we can say the dynamic polymorphism. So runtime choice, base class method or function is called, or derived class. So that is a, we can use the virtual keyword there. So there are two use of virtual keyword function, like virtual based classes. We can already see in multi-path inheritance. So also you can watch multi-path inheritance in C++ in YouTube channel, Ashok Sijal Academy, my channel. And here we can second use virtual function. So that is also dynamic polymorphism and also known as a late binding, because we have to runtime choice base class member call or derived class. So that is some rules. Virtual function must be a public section you have to declare, and virtual function is a other class also, that is a friend also possibility. But you have to must be the base class pointer you can handle the virtual function. So that is a here must be pointer to object type to access the virtual function. And base class is a rights to take the address of means derived class, but derived class pointer is a not right to the base class address. That is not possibility. And virtual constructor and destructor is not possibility. Yes, virtual constructor and destructor you cannot declare. And yes, that is a important rules. So let us start. We can our at first I here write the syntax. Yes, so that is a first we can say that return so return data type. Yes, and then function name, and then that is an argument. So arguments, yes, and then opening brace of member, and that the body of function semicolon, and then closing brace. Yes, so that is a syntax. So let us, based on this syntax, we can define to our virtual. So here we can take how virtual function is first and implement, and also pure virtual function. So that is only placeholder, do nothing, that is known as. So let us take first we can define. So here we can like class first include the header file. Yes, header include file section. So io_trim.h. Yes, and then conio console input output, and then yes here now perfect. And class, that is our base, you can give first class, second class also, that name or other name also take, but must be the rules follow the variable class name, file name, variable name, okay, and folder name. So here we can simple only one member, and that is also we can define the protected member, so we can inherit easily. So one level, that is easily. And then public section, not any private section here. So here we can one parameterize constructor, and then a, that is a means that parameter, and assign x to A. Yes, and then we can integer. Yes, first I not use virtual function, so here get x, and here we can return also x, and also you can here print directly x. So that is a not we print in main, so we can return the x. So that x is separate that and print in main. And yes, first class means base class is ready, and I copy this class and paste to our derived class. So here you can look. So that is first class, and now base we can take derived. Just I deselected this part. Yes. Now what? So here colon and public inheritance or base class, and here we can define the y, and here derived class constructor responsibility to base class parameter. So integer a and b, and here first we can assign y equal to b, and then colon sign, and then base class constructor pass to a. That is ready. And now here we cannot first use virtual, and so here return y, and now turn to our main last section. Main function is last, top to bottom to top programming design. So clear the screen. Yes, and here we can take also use dynamic objects. So new and delete also use. So you can also simple object, but we asterisk and base pointer. So yes, base pointer we can declare. So yes, first the class name, so that object is created, and then we can assign the base pointer to memory allocation, and then base, and define the 10 pass one parameterized constructor, and print to x that value. So yes, base x value is, yes, and then just base pointer call arrow, means arrow operator, because that is a pointer to object, and dynamic object we have to create because new operator use. So new is a memory allocation operator, and here we can get x function member call, and then get ch. So that is the same. Yes, if you like your simple object of b means base, and then base pointer equal to ampersand b, so that taking the address. So here we can same dynamic object created, and then its address assigned to pointer. So that is a same two line. So here you can define the pointer and simple object, and then assign the address of base class that its pointer. So that is the same we can dynamically object and taking the base class address to this base pointer. Okay, so let us first I save this file. So virtual underscore function and dot C++. Yes. Now compile. Yes, there is no any error, and exe file is generated. Let us take. So yes, x base of 10. You can static. You can also scan from user value. Like okay. So now what to do? Yes, our responsibility, we can allocate memory, so we can release the base pointer and assign to our derived class address. So yes, again base class and new operator, and now we can take the derived class that, and here two pair means two argument, because there are its x and then y that assign value. So yes, and here we can now let us take, but that giving the error, let us take. So derive, we can say that derive y value is, yes, and we can call the base pointer to get y, but that is a not member of itself, so that is a not right to call, because only those member, because base class taking the child address is a perfectly here that you have to know. Here is a same statement, like we can derive class and like d, and you can base class pointer assigned to that d. So that two line is the same thing here. We can base class pointer and address of derive. Here first we can base class memory allocation, and now here we can assign the derived class memory. So that pointer is a base, but address is a derived. So that two line is the same effect. So here not use. You can also use this. I just for comment line. So for your reference. So that is also a possibility. Yes. and that is a error. Let us take first error, yes, and then we can solve. So yes, one error. Okay, that is a okay. Here is, but that is not right. Let us check. So yes, that normal. Now get y is not member of base because that is a member of derived class, not a base class member. And base class pointer only writes to inherit in its member in the derived class because pointer is a derived class and uh, pointer is a base class, but address is a derived class. So that time only those member calling rights to its member means that class inheriting the base to derived class. I think you have to understand. So here we cannot call to, so what to solution. So there is a typecasting. You can typecast. So yes, here we can derive an asterisk sign, and here we can yes giving the parenthesis, and here we can give also. Yes, all are I think perfectly. Yes, so derived class. Yes, here I give the parenthesis. Yes, let us check that typecasting work or not. So yes, missing. Yes, yes. So here that is a asterisk sign. Yes, and that whole parenthesis is there. So yes, so here we can call means typecasting to base class. So here, yes, and one parenthesis is remaining. Yes, here we can provide one parenthesis. Yes, let us check that work or not. Yes, there is no any error. So let us check that. Yes, now perfectly print. So that is a only way to you can assign the base class pointer to derived class address, but that only member you can call. But you also typecasting is possible in derived class. Then and then that member is called to base pointer. Okay, but that is a other concept in derived class pointer in pointer to derived class one concept in my already one video lecture in YouTube channel. So that is not a concept in this session. That is I just for your reference means here now we can take virtual base concept means virtual function. So virtual base class already take, and second use of virtual keyword here we can take same signature. So how? So x and y. Yes, I give the x and y. Here also give the x and y. Yes. So now you can look all same signature, integer return type, function name, and no argument. It means no parameter. So here return type integer, function name is same and no argument. Same signature is here defined. So what is a solution? So yes, first we can here get x and y, that is taking error otherwise. And here this line is now not needed. And here we can call to same. Yes, here I just copy this line and paste to here. So now same signature. So here we can say that derive class that value of y, and then same. Yes, that function name is same. So yes, let us take that is also taking error. Yes, but here base class and base, but that only call to its member, not that derived class, because that are same signature. So let us take. So here that is a base class 10, and then also message is a y, but value print by x. So what is a solution? That is a only call that version of means base class that pointer, and then only call this member get x, not a derived class xy method this. So how we can print to our x value of derived class, because that is a pointer of base class and address taking the derived class. After all, that is called to its version of get xy, because that is inherit. So all time x value is print, not y value print. So that is a solution. You can print the virtual base concept, and runtime we can selection. So here we can give the virtual keyword. Yes, that spelling. Yes, now correct. Okay, so let us take. Yes, now no any error. And now that perfectly, yes, look. So now that derive y is perfectly 10 is printed, 20 on 10 axis, and also you can scan from user. So yes, that is a virtual function and virtual base class. There are two use of virtual keyword, and here we can same signature. So that is a here x is written and here is a y is written. So yes, and if you take yes here now our second, and if you take the base class and derived class, so that is a perfectly our goal is achieved. Okay, so yes, I think complete. Yes, perfectly we have to apply all these things. So yes, also one point is remaining. We can after new and then also delete the base pointer again, because we have to here delete operator must be, because here allocate memory and use the delete. Yes, and here also new and again delete the object. So that is the same like this. So we can use the new and delete operator in virtual function. And runtime selection, that is here we provide, that is a virtual same signature name, and here also same signature name. So yes, write this program to your C notebooks. That is a virtual function concept. We can step by step apply, and all error is coming, also taking error and give the solution. What is a you can take the like a derived class, so that not a member is called get a here, that we have to typecasting. Okay. So now just write this program to your C++ node if you prepare, and now I close this file and just quit. So subscribe my channel Ashok Sijal Academy, press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, supporting and sharing my video lecture, and Hare